Good morning and welcome to Brooklyn. My name is Kamala Carmen. I'm the parent of a fourth grader at PS 146, the Brooklyn New School, which is that big building over there. In recent years, our borough has earned a reputation as a trendsetter in everything from indie music to urban farming to participatory budgeting, which Councilmember Brad Lander right here has pioneered in New York City, and we're really happy to have him here to support us today. Now we can add one more way in which Brooklyn is blazing a trail. The parents of Brooklyn, outraged by the hijacking of our children's educations, outraged by the assault on public schools and public school teachers. The parents of Brooklyn, we are taking a stand. Whether we live in Brownsville or Cobble Hill, Fort Greene or Greenpoint, we are saying enough. Stop using the blunt instruments of the state ELA and math tests to rank and sort our children, our teachers, and our schools. Maybe it's our city, state, and federal policymakers who need to take the ELA test. When we delivered petitions or wrote letters about the misuses of the tests, they didn't seem to be able to read or heed our urgent concerns about our children. Our policymakers also flat out ignored experts in child development and test design, experts whose published research warned against attaching severe consequences to performance on any test. And sadly, even the teachers' union has been slow to protect its members from the stranglehold of testing. So now, we parents are invoking the only tool we have left. In growing numbers, we are refusing to let our children take these tests. No test score means no data. No data on which to base teacher evaluations. No data on which to justify school closings. No sensitive personal data that follows our children from school to school, from year to year. This morning, parents at our District 15 school stand together with parents at other Brooklyn schools to announce the explosive growth of test resistance in our borough, a movement that is gaining momentum elsewhere too, in the city and the state, and really anywhere in the country where parents see the joys of teaching and learning constrained, the spark of curiosity and creativity snuffed out. At 3 Brooklyn schools that we know of, our school, District 23's PS 446, the Riverdale Avenue Community School, which is in Brownsville, and the Academy of Arts and Letters, located in Fort Greene in District 13, there will be far more children not taking the tests than taking them. What that means in stark numbers. At PS 446, 48 out of 60 children will refuse the test. At Arts and Letters, 44 out of 53 third graders will refuse the test. At PS 146, Brooklyn New School, 243 out of 306 students will refuse the tests. It may be April Fool's Day, but these tests, and indeed the whole edifice of corporate education reform built upon these tests, is no joke. It is no laughing matter when millions are diverted away from our children's classrooms and into the hands of for-profit companies. It fails to amuse when our class sizes become so large that even our best teachers are hard-pressed to know each child. I am happy to report that at Riverdale Avenue Community, Arts and Letters, and BNS, our families will no longer blindly default to taking the test. We are fortunate because the administration and teachers at our schools have supported us in exercising our rights as parents to make informed decisions about opting in or opting out. We hope that others will take heart from what is happening at our schools, that other parents will understand that they have the right to direct their children's education and not be afraid to exercise that right. And we hope more principals will not be afraid to stand up for their families.